Thank y'all for coming in, tuning in to the New Legal Show. Real quick, give me 1 second as I make some adjustments. I'm just gonna scoot back a little bit. My mic is turned up pretty loud, but I want everybody to get a feel, and I want to relax today, pull back away from it. So I just made my adjustment, chilling in the room. It's been a beautiful day. As you can see, Cyberpunk for some strange reason is having an update, which is cool, which is real cool. But before I start this show, I want to give a special thanks to Simpak. I wanted to do this for him because I was at work today and got this message, and man, it was even believe it. It was just beautiful today. So I'm gonna go ahead, check the code, and give a big shout outs to him. Big shout outs to him. Immortal Phoenix Rising, the gold edition. My man just didn't even play around. I mean, man, I don't even know what to say other than thank you so much. This is nothing but Xbox community. It's the best gaming community that I've ever been a part of. And I say I've been a part of it for about 19 years. Let's confirm this bad boy. Let's get it done. Thank you, Simpak. We really appreciate it. I know my sons are going to enjoy me playing that game. But like I said, I'm just chilling, y'all. But we're going to get down to it. I hope everybody is having a beautiful Friday night. If you're around the world, a Saturday morning or a good morning to you. But wherever you at in the world, just want to say thank you for all the support and everything that you do within the comment sections, the tweets, and even on other social media platforms. What's funny to me is how things are starting to transpire between Cyberpunk 2077, Sony, and Microsoft. But let's take a look though. But what's funny is once we go into Microsoft Edge and we look up the news, right? When you look up the news, you type in Cyberpunk delayed due to Sony. That's all you have to say. And make sure you're on the Microsoft Bing. Get all the rewards programs that you can possibly get. All the reward points within the program. So look, let's check this out, right? So Sony outlaws Cyberpunk from PlayStation Store after bug. You see all this stuff. News about Cyberpunk delayed due to Sony, because that's going to be the major theme title right here. So notice, they're even outlawing it. Look at this, man. Sony outlaws Cyberpunk from the PlayStation Store after bug backlash. Is crazy, right? All this news right here, they just want you to be consumed about. Because there's one little article that came out. So let's just keep on. Let's see what's up. See, Sony removes Cyberpunk. Sony outlaws Cyberpunk after a big swarm of bugs. We get it. Now watch this. Right here, like right in the first quarter, almost the mid part, you have to keep going down, and it's an article that was in late October, because we got that third delay to December, right? So let's take a look at this. Sony behind Cyberpunk 2077 December delay, an insider claims. Let's take a look at this, because this right here is crazy, right? Look what the message says. This is from Sausage Roll. It says blame Sony. Now, do you think? I know a lot of y'all are saying, well, it's from this article right here. Who knows who looks up Sausage Roll in the gaming community? When was the last time you saw an article named Sausage Roll in the gaming community? You're exactly right. You got a good point. But when you got something valuable like a treasure, treasures aren't going to be right in your face. Treasures are going to be something that you're going to have to dig and find for yourself. So notice how this treasure right here tells us something. It tells us something. Sony behind Cyberpunk 2077 December delay, the insider claims. According to an insider, an industry insider, Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed to December due to the pressure from Sony to make it a PlayStation 5 launch title. Now I know what y'all are thinking, like, what's the big deal about things being a launch title, right? Well, you have to understand something. If you was reading along with everything that was going on, you would know that the people in Cyberpunk that were creating the game, the devs, were having an issue with putting this game out on every single console. Today, and a little bit all through this week, but mostly today, I've been getting people telling me that, well, the game was created last gen anyway, because it took them 8 years to make this game. True enough, but think about what you're saying here. Even though it took them 8 years to make this game, they still have a vision. And let's look at their vision. Okay, so according to the industry insider, Cyberpunk 2077 was delayed December due to pressure from Sony to make it a PlayStation launch title. CD Projekt Red, right, today announced that the release date for Cyberpunk 2077 has been pushed to December, right, 10th, 21 days after its originally supposed release. Now check this out. Here's where they break it down. This is where they break it down. And like I said, all this time, all the way from the first delay to the second delay, even all the way to this last delay, Cyberpunk 2077 has been a victim of being a game that wasn't transparent. You know, CD Projekt Red, they were very transparent. They walked us through this situation. And this is why we have an article right here to read. They say right here, the biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC. Now watch this, at the same time, which requires us to prepare 9 test versions of it while working from home. I don't know why people forgot about this, but this was told to us. We already knew about this situation. But all of a sudden right now, they want you to forget about this right here. This was the issue. These devs were working their butts off at home, people. At home. Okay? Having to do 9 test versions for current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time. At the same time. But it says, however, the main reason the game has been delayed until December is because Sony is pressuring CPR. Right? They're pressuring them. And they're making the game available on launch on the next gen console 5. And forgive me, I meant CDPR. And of course, they give you the reasons right here. And it comes down, blame Sony. Cyberpunk 2077 is ready to ship and has been for a while. CDPR's original plan was to release the game earlier this year on current gen consoles. So here we go. That's why I was saying it was better for them to just drop it on the current gen consoles. Then offer a free upgrade to early adopters of next gen consoles. We knew about this because that. And how do I know? Because I bought the game physically. And on the physical copy's cover, it tells you right there clearly. And also can be played on the Xbox Series X. So they're not lying about this right here. And the insider explained it in an email, it says, right here. This will give CD Projekt Red the time to fine-tune the game for next-gen release, but that just wasn't good enough for Sony. Of course it wouldn't be good enough for Sony, because CD Projekt Red's gem wasn't being marketed by Sony. That's why. If this game was being marketed by Sony, we wouldn't hear all this nonsense right now and act like we never seen a game come out with bugs and stuff. Like I said, Spider-Man came out with all kind of catastrophe glitches and bugs, and yet you didn't hear the same type of energy for it. Matter of fact, you saw people making YouTube videos, making jokes about it. They made memes about it on social media, acting like it was just a good old time to swing around in the city as a fence. As a fence, people. So when you look at this and you see everything has been told to us. Everything has been told to us. It's no mystery. The whole point of this game being sent out was to take care of the current gen, at the same time make sure that once the current gen was out and taken care of, that then they could do work on the next gen consoles. But at the same time offering even one of the first to do the smart delivery. It wasn't like CD Projekt Red was just this crazy these crazy devs that didn't know what they were doing. They had a plan, they had a vision, right? And they understood what they was doing. This is not a game. Does it have some hiccups? Yes, it has some hiccups. But what game doesn't? What game doesn't? And then it goes on to talk about software is the real issue here. Notice what the insider is saying. Because look, remember, the smart delivery, that technological advanced system for the Xbox Series X, that's that RDNA 2.0 technology from AMD. What it does, that technology allowed a feature like that to exist in this great console of the Xbox Series X. And note that Xbox has never had a severe problem with backwards compatibility. Never. PlayStation 5's backwards compatibility software is the real issue here. Xbox Series X owners can pick up the current gen version on launch and play it with no problems. How do they know this? Because they were already playing the game. But PlayStation's owners would have to wait for the next gen update needing to happen. So the only way for them to properly enjoy the game would be on PlayStation 4, the source explained. Now, doesn't this sound very, very precise? Look what's going on. They rushed it, right? So where's all the problems happening at? Where's the complaints on the vanilla PlayStation 4? That was being told to us. On the base consoles, isn't the PlayStation 4 base console? So if they did it the way they were supposed to have done it, there would have been a PlayStation owners, or PlayStation 4 owners, who could enjoy the game up until when the update for the next gen, if they would have got a PlayStation 5, then they would have been able to upgrade that to the next generational console at no cost at all. But what happened? They got rushed. And because they got rushed, this situation right here occurred, and now they're mad. Now they're upset. It sounds accurate. It sounds accurate. But note, look at how the gaming media is acting towards Cyberpunk, as if they created the game. Really they sound. Notice we even had Andrea Renee blaming Xbox too for this game to come out like it did. I mean, this is crazy stuff. This attack on Cyberpunk is because they've been backing up Sony. I told y'all, and everybody knows this. It's clear. Just look at some of those. Look at some of them YouTube channel. Them YouTubers that have their YouTube channels. We already know one to go work for. That was evident. That's no surprise there. But you know, I don't know what y'all think. I think it's pretty accurate. We can't fail to forget this one right here. I mean, it's a damn good one. But I mean, it sounds pretty accurate to me. All we have to do is basically pay attention to what's being said to us. Read, and do your research. Thank you for your time. This has been The New Legal. Representing Di-RREC Gaming, y'all. Y'all have a good night.